I'm from the other side of the state, so I've gotten a great deal of my information about this from two sources. One, the board meetings, and we've watched the results in St. Louis go from, well, I can remember, 6, 7, 8 years ago when we had a great deal of concern about Kansas City, and actually St. Louis was improving every year, and things were looking like it might turn out to be one of the better urban districts in the country. And here we sit this number of years later, and St. Louis' trend line has clearly been down and decelerating faster than almost any district that we have data on. I lay that against the news reports. I get most of the rest of my information just out of the news reports, either the clipping service or the papers and coverage that I get on the other side of the state. And my impression is, and maybe our St. Louis representatives can help here too, but my impression is there's the thing that's absent in the discussions is a concern about the students. I just haven't seen the issue of student achievement, the issue of what is the dedication and the responsibility of this district to its students.
View of what's going on. That's similarly the local view for me, Tom, is that you miss the focus on the children in this district in the argument. You hear the adults with their factions and their views and their packs and their whatever, talking about who failed to agree with whom about what, but you don't hear enough about efforts to come together and try to create a single voice with compromise, if need be, to look at what do the children in this district need. And the children are falling through a crack that's going to be very difficult to fill. So I'm extremely hopeful that some of the work of this particular committee would generate a voice that says we're concerned. And really, everybody starts their statements with, what I'm doing is all about the kids. That's the beginning. And it just rings hollow, because everything that follows after that is not about the children. It couldn't be. We live in a country that's based upon diverse people, diverse views, but if you can't ever get together in a democratic way and say, I respect your right to have a different point of view, but if I move an inch this way and you move an inch this way, we can come up with a common focus that's going to move our constituents, and it's those kids.